Okay, okay. Let's just do this. Come on, I know it's been a while. Don't give me stop. Don't give me a hard time. I've had a bug, and I lost my voice for 2+ weeks. So I know I'm probably going to be. I might have to like go off screen and cough. So I wonder if I can mute myself when I cough here. I don't know if I can mute myself. Maybe. I'm not really sure, but how can I? Let's see. How can I do this? How can I mute myself if I have to? Oh yeah, I can. I can. Tammy is here. What's going on? How are you, love? How are you? This is totally unannounced. I just felt like coming on and talking to my people. That's all. We did a we did a great Patreon live meeting yesterday evening, and also the theme of hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on, Tammy? FTN TX 6 OK. Yeah. Okay. The theme of this year, I want to get this straight now. The theme of this year, 2026, for all my people here that are hanging with me, whether you're watching YouTube, whether you listen to the audio, whether you're on Patreon, it doesn't matter. If you're here with me. And our theme this year is we're going to make 2026 our best year ever. And this is not just hyperbole. It's not just like big talk. No, we're doing this, and every episode I'm coming out with. I've already done 3 episodes in 2026, 3 regular episodes. They come out every Wednesday, 3 long form episodes. They're all going to build on each other, and I promise you, we are making this year our best year ever. We had enough of the BS. And I really shouldn't say BS because we've been working hard. I've been doing this show for 4 years now. So we've been working hard, but some people just haven't gotten there yet. You're still not feeling like you're a 9 or like you're a 9.5 or a 10 most days. You're not feeling it yet. And we're going to get you there, I promise. Because like I said, every episode is going to build on the previous one. We've got from Traverse City, Michigan, Deuce Olson. Welcome. I'm glad you are here. Now, today, this is totally unannounced. It's not a formal episode, it's just a live stream. And like I said, my regular episodes come out every Wednesday, so make sure you check in. If you're a female, if you're a woman, if you're a woman, female gender, then my colleague and good friend Dr. Denise on the same channel also has an episode that comes out every Sunday on female women's health and microdosing psilocybin and LSD or whatever you want to microdose, whatever type of medicine you want to take to feel better. We're working primarily with psilocybin and LSD. So yeah, what I wanted to do today is I'm going to come on and I'm going to answer some questions for you. We're going to have some fun. I don't know how long we'll go. We won't go too long today because I got to really be careful with my voice. So we won't go too long. But if you have a question, anything you want to ask me is fair game. The only thing I don't talk about here, of course, we don't talk about where to get this, where to source this medicine, where to source the plant medicine. We only do that on Patreon. But if you have anything else you want to share with me, ask me, tell me, whatever, a joke, trivia. I'm not that good at trivia, so let's forget the trivia. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till we have some questions. And because we got to make this good, because some people watch this on the replay, so we got to pretend we're having fun here, okay? So I'm just going to wait till we have a question, and I can wait for as long as I need to. It's okay. I've got some good hot tea here. Well, yeah, I've been dealing with this bug since right after the first of the year. Some kind of upper respiratory infection. I don't think it was the flu. I don't think, because I was never like in bed with a fever, nothing like that. But cough and congestion and it was terrible, just terrible. But I think I hope I'm past that now. I wouldn't be last week. I would not been able to do this live stream last week. I couldn't have done it. So don't everybody talk at once. Don't everybody ask questions. Let's see. Making tea with cacao. Microdose. Oh, glad. Yeah, cacao is a great little ceremony to use for alongside of microdosing. And even if you're not microdosing psychedelics, cacao is just a wonderful little thing to do on a regular basis to it's a type of meditation, I would say. You do the whole ceremony. You do it by yourself, but I do it. I've not been doing it as much as I should lately, but I'm getting back into it. I just did it a week or two ago. Um, same You had the same bug lasted 2 weeks. Yeah. So this has been 2+ weeks. It's been every bit of 2.5 weeks now. 2.5 weeks. I'm definitely better, but I just don't feel I'm dragging. I just don't feel like going out and doing anything athletic right now. I just feel like I got to still be a little bit lazy. And my voice, I'd say my voice is 80 to 85% now. Got 2 weeks ago, it was go back and listen to hold on. Hold on. Okay, I had to mute myself for a second there. Because I still had a little something going, but not bad. But yeah, if you go back and listen to like the couple episodes I did at the beginning of the year, oh my God, they were just it was bad. My voice was bad. I was feeling bad. Just it was tough to get through. So FTN, I hope you get through it. I hope you're better. It's rough. And I know a lot of people that have been sick for like 3+ weeks too. 3+ weeks. That's not fair. It's just not fair. We shouldn't have to go through that. Admittedly, I did not get a flu shot this year, but I don't think that, again, I don't think this was the flu. I really don't. When you think of the flu, you think of being in bed, really sick, fever, uh, a lot of times stomach type issues. I didn't really have any of that. The only thing I really had was up here, sinuses, congestion here. High, nothing was down in my lungs. It didn't feel like it, but just it was all higher up. It felt like to me. Well, what else? Do we have any questions? Because if we don't get any questions, how can I release this to the public after the fact? How can I say this is our live stream? This is what we did. Dr. J just sat around and talked and we did nothing. How can I do that? So maybe a question or two. But even a joke, something to get this party livened up a little bit. Like I said, I can hang out. I can hang out as long as we need to, but well, not really as long as we need to. You guys are awfully quiet today. And where's Eric? Eric's not here. There's no. I don't understand. He's here like almost every live stream. Like, what's going on here? This is weird. I just had this desire to do a live, and now can you guys hear me? I guess you can hear me because you've been commenting on. Yeah, so I guess you can hear me. Do I have a suggestion for strains? You know, I'm going to go against the grain a little bit here. I don't think strains are as important as everybody says they are. Honestly, I got to tell you, I mean, I'm gonna come clean. I from my sources, I purchase whatever they've got going because I trust them. I know they've got good streams. I just talked to somebody yesterday. Actually, it was Rihanna on our mute myself for another second on our Patreon live yesterday. She was saying the same thing. Like her growers, they alternate. They like rotate crops. I guess it is. Crops is not the right word. I know, but they're always growing something different. So I just get what they've got for me, and I trust that it's good. And it's usually some type of a ghost or an albino penis envy or something like that. But I don't obsess over the strains. I just don't. I just don't. I just microdose it, and that's that. It's usually a cubensis. Usually, I would say. But there are different strains within that. Is that a species? different strains within the species, right? Orococentrata is the only one objectively different. All the cubes are similar. Olive, leaf, zinc, and rose. Yes, I clear cold. Yes, strains, I do feel some differences. There may be, I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that there are differences in strains. I'm not disputing that. I just personally use what I get. Again, from my people, from my sources, I just, whatever they've got in there, I just use it, and it usually is very good. I just don't have a problem. And maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm different than others. Maybe I'm not as sensitive. I don't know. Can microdosing help with situational anxiety, panic attacks? Absolutely, absolutely, Chris. Absolutely. Oh yes, that's one of the most common things that people use it for. Situational anxiety, anxiety disorders in general, but situation, because a lot of anxiety is situational. A lot of it is. And panic attack. Yes, yes, this medicine rewires the brain. It rewires the brain, and it gets a lot of the old things that come to the surface and leave. Chris, I feel so bad for you, struggling for 30 plus years. Um, have you tried microdosing magic mushrooms yet? Have you tried that, or microdosing LSD? Have you tried that yet, or are you just here for some information, little pep talk, get you started? If you're with me now, I'm promising you all 2026 is our year. It's going to be our best year ever. I promise you. Stick with me. I'm not going to let you down because, like I said, every episode I'm doing this year, every long form episode which comes out on Wednesday, every long form episode is going to build on a previous one, and we're going to get there, and we're making 2026 our absolute best year ever. And if you've listened to the episodes or watched the episodes so far, you'll see I've asked some pointed questions because we're getting started with honesty, some honest questions, and you could just answer them to yourself. Nope, you don't have to share. You don't even have to figure out the solution yet. Just answer the question, and that's a great start. I promise you. Promise you. I was also reading how Tammy's saying, reading how it helps heart replace cells. It's amazing, and mine is so healing mentally for me. Yes, I don't. It helps the heart replace cells. I mean, I'm not doubting that. I'm not. I'm just not familiar with that exact thing there. But I'm not. Tell me more. That's interesting. Chris, mushrooms shortly, but I had to go. I had too much going on to continue. I have been lurking and thinking of joining, but I've tried everything and I'm skeptical. Well, Chris, I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you this right now. Just between me and you now, between me and you right this second, Chris, there's no better time to start. Our theme this year, and again, it's not bullshit. Our theme is we're making 2026 our best year ever. And I'm doing everything in my power, everything I can to make this work out for all of us, including myself. I'm with you all. We are doing this, and I want you to follow me very, very carefully, especially the long form episodes that come out on Wednesdays. They're running it probably about 10, 13, 14 minutes an episode right now. And they're it's how can I say this? We're doing it. And like I said, everyone is going to be building on the previous one. We're already started. We already got 3 episodes, and I'm recording the fourth one within days, which is going to come out next Wednesday. So, Chris, I highly recommend you get going on this. FTN, thank you so much for sticking with me because I promise you we're making this work this year. Again, not that the previous years didn't work, but we didn't really concentrate on ever making, we never said that we're going to do everything in our power to make this year, let's say a previous year, our best year ever. I've never really said that. So we're finally getting there in 2026, our absolute best year, and we're all together on this. How long is microdosing? Almost 5 years now. Almost 5 years. How did you start? Do you ever build up no, I've never had a tolerance. I do, I don't, because I don't do it every day. How did I start? I started with, I think it was 250 milligram capsule on the first day. 250 milligram capsule. I don't remember the strain. Don't kill me, but it was whatever my grower gave me. So I don't remember exactly what it was. That's how I started. I'm sorry, I still got remnants of this throat thing going. So good questions, though. Really good questions. Are you available to members to go into details? Are you available to members? Okay, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, Chris, but maybe your question is: do I do any like one-on-one personalized help or coaching? Yes. If you go to my website, let me see if I can point right. Microdoseu.com. It's all one word. Microdoseu.com. There will be a section on coaching, and yes, and also our Patreon. I cannot speak highly enough of our Patreon group, which it's a family of people that we are helping each other in this group. It's again, the links are always in the show notes. After this is finished recorded and it goes out to the replay people, I'm going to put in the show notes all this stuff, whether it's our website, Patreon, which I highly recommend. It's only $12.50 a month, and it is a family of people that are just we help each other, and we do a live meeting, a real live meeting where we can all talk to each other. It's like a big Zoom meeting, and everybody can speak if they want to. There's nothing like it. I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. Um, Chris, you're very welcome. I hope to see you on the other side. I hope to see either in the coaching aspect of this, or Patreon, or both. A lot of people do both, and we've been helping a lot of people. And when you do join Patreon, you're privy to our trusted sources where we get our medicine. You're privy to those sources. But on the free stuff like this, and I love doing this. Don't get me wrong, but it is free and it's to the public, and I got to be very careful. That's all there is to that. I just got to be very careful. But personalized coaching, we share the sources, and Patreon, we share the sources. And again, we're all this is working really well. What else? What else you got? Good questions. Good questions so far. Anything else? And yes, this year is going to be big. I promise you. 2026. We're doing it. Let's see. Anything else? Hmm, I can be patient. A lot of times people are very uncomfortable with silence. And if there's like a silent pause, like people, oh, no, I'm totally comfortable with the silence. So, do I only microdose by JD? No, mainly, but I've done some larger doses. Nothing like in the heroic range, but I've done larger doses, and I'm a believer in. But microdosing is the thing that really changed my life for sure. There's no question about that. Tammy, I just came across, I was reading, it's not mainstream talk. I have heart issues and my heart really has been so strong. And your echo improved after microdosing? Your echocardiogram improved. Share with me what improved. What was it on your echo that improved? I'd love to know. Was it your pulmonary blood pressure? Was it your output, what did fraction? No, what did they? I can't remember. I can't remember all the little things in an echocardiogram. Your aortic diameter. Uh, you did a YouTube on SSRI and microdosing. In summary, can a person microdose? Yes, absolutely. Person can microdose while on SSRIs. In fact, if you're on SSRIs, we recommend you stay on them while you start to microdose. Then eventually you can wean off. But no, don't just stop your SSRI because you're going to microdose. No. You stick with it. You stick with the SSRI. But the goal is eventually you'll be able to get off of it. Blood pressure and ejection fraction improved. Aortic ejection fraction 40. Oh, wow. Beautiful. And blood pressure. When you say blood pressure, I'm taking it. If it's a echo, I guess you're meaning pulmonary. I'm guessing you're meaning pulmonary blood pressure. I'm guessing, or maybe your regular blood pressure. I don't know. That's I'd like to know more. Of that I'm Tammy. I'm very interested in this stuff. Very interested in this stuff for sure. Improved ejection fraction. I mean, what's the I think 71 is like about as high as you want to get, right? I mean, you don't want to get too much higher than 70. Maybe 75. I can't remember. Let me do a search real quick. Normal ejection fraction on echocardiogram. My kids make fun of me. My son makes fun of me because I do a lot of audio uh, dictation into my phone instead of typing because I can't type well. So I just the audio is better. Yeah, ejection fraction is 50 to 70. So yeah, you're right in there with like the top. So yeah, good going. Really, I'm super impressed. Super impressed. And it went from 40. It went from 48, which is pretty low. 48 is considered mildly reduced or borderline. Hmm. Yeah, mildly reduced. You weren't in like the danger range, but I'm glad you're 71 now. That's beautiful. I've had heart issue for 30 years. My blood pressure 115 over 70. I was in bad shape. My aortic function improved. Beautiful. Tammy, do you know if you had high blood pressure for or you had I'm assuming maybe you had high blood pressure in the past, I'm assuming. Um, what about your aortic diameter? Is that an aortic is that normal? Is that normal or do you have any type of what is it? I'm thinking um what is it called? Aneurysm. Or it's slightly enlarged anywhere up to it. Do you have anything like that? I'm curious. Well, they said heart failure. Wow, 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 wow. I'm glad you're seeing some improvement. Yeah, I would think if you had long term 160 over 90, that you've got some aortic enlargement. I would that would be my guess. And also, have you ever been? This it's funny. It's turning in from a micro, but it's all everything is related here. So that's why we're talking some medical stuff too. Have you ever been tested for sleep apnea, Tammy? I'm just curious because something is screaming sleep apnea at me also when you're telling me these things. I'm thinking you've had some sleep apnea. I'm just that's a guess. It's an educated guess. I have cardiomyopathy and mitral valve repair. Okay. I'm guessing you may have some sleep apnea. You had sleep apnea. It doesn't just go away generally. So in other words, you had it, but you're treated for it now with the CPAP, or because generally, if you've had it, unless you've had some kind of surgery, which it doesn't always work, but that's interesting. So this is really interesting. How has your sleep apnea improved with microdosing? What does that mean? It means do you have it measured all the time? JD, I had high blood pressure before my sleep apnea was treated with the CPAP. Yes, absolutely, because that's why so many people have undiagnosed sleep apnea, and it's causing blood pressure problems, heart problems, and a lot more. It causes mental health issues as well. But so I'm assuming, JD, I'm assuming that when you started getting treated with CPAP, your blood pressure has returned to normal. I'm assuming that. I am. I'm going to be showing my ignorance. I'm not positive what Mount Gerio. Let's see, Mount Gerio. Hmm. I'm maybe missing something. Gerio. Ontario. What is okay? It's a oh for diabetes. Okay, sorry. Okay, sure, got you. Activating the GIP GLP-1 pathways. Okay, got you. Okay, sorry about that. Injectable prescription to improve for diabetes. Got you. Thanks. Got okay, Tammy. I see. Yeah, I see. I'm sleeping well deep and went in, and they said it looked good. Okay, how can we argue with that? Congratulations. That is, and you attribute a lot of that to the microdosing of psilocybin. Beautiful. This is what I like to hear. JD, I lost a lot of weight and had more energy after treatment. Yes. Yep. Sleep apnea wreaks havoc on bodies. Yes. If you have untreated sleep apnea, I hate to say it like this, and ask the insurance companies, it's a killer. If you have untreated long-term sleep apnea, there's a chance your life will be cut short early. It's just a fact. Now, not 100% because some people smoke cigarettes until they're 90, so you can't predict 100%. But the odds are not good if you've got untreated sleep apnea and it just goes untreated. It's long term. The odds are not good for you. Okay, anything else? I'm going to probably close this up in a couple minutes. I'm glad we got to do this. I'm really glad we got to get together and do this little live stream here on YouTube, and people will be watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, hey, how you doing there? Good to see you. If you've made it this far, 27 minutes in, you're officially good if you made the replay this far. Joe says, I have PTSD from 5 years working as a guard in a prison. I can only imagine. Joe, I gotta be honest with you. I've always wondered what that is like even inside of a prison. And I hope I never find out. I hope. But what it's like inside of a prison, I can't even imagine. So Joe, I'm sorry about your PTSD. Um, it takes me around 1 gram before I feel any difference perceptually. Is this well, everybody's different. So yeah, it's possible. I mean, most people can feel something perceptually at 300 milligrams and above. Most people, 400, 500, absolutely most people. But again, everybody's different. So you know what works for you. Thanks, Chris. Look forward to hearing from you for sure. Yeah, it's got to be Joe. Again, I can't even imagine what you've been through, and thank you for what you've done for your part in what you've done in our society. People that do your type of work don't get thanked enough. 6'5", 6'5", 285. Yeah, I know that's definitely on the heavy side. 6'5", you get a free pass a little bit because you're tall, but 285 still sounds like too much. Because I'm 6'3". I'm 6'2" and a half to 6'3", and I know like what my ideal weight should be, and so yeah, you need. I mean, best if you can lose some weight for sure. We all probably many of us can stand to lose a little weight anyway. Joe, thank you. That means a lot to me that you've been listening to the podcast. Thank you. So, when you say listening, Apple or Spotify, or you're not here on YouTube watching, or mainly Apple, Spotify. It's always good to know. I'd like to know. And I appreciate anybody here down 20. Oh, good. Oh, 20 pounds since Thanksgiving. That's great because this is like the toughest, between Thanksgiving and New Year's is like the toughest time to lose weight. People are like gaining weight then. So good for you. Good for you. And Spotify. Okay, cool. I always like to know where my people are coming from. Always like to know that. Okay, guys, it's been a blast. Glad I lost 55. Good, Tammy. I'll tell you something. We are doing this. We're doing it together, guys. I love hearing things like that. 55, 20 pounds down. Because let's face it, really, I mean, a lot of us, including me, could stand to shed some pounds. It's just healthier when you're at an ideal weight. It's just healthier. And people might be saying, well, this is supposed to be about microdosing. Why are you talking about medical stuff and weight and heart issue? Well, because everything is connected, guys. Everything. I mean, one day we'll get into talking about personal finance. I mean, I don't think we really will, but everything's connected because if you're struggling financially, what's that doing to your physical and mental health? If you think it's not doing anything to your physical or mental health, you're wrong. Stress is a killer. Sleep apnea is a killer. We're making 2026 our best year ever. I'm going to leave you all. I'm going to say one thing before I leave. I'm going to say that you are valuable and you matter. See you soon, guys. Love you, and I'm so glad you're here.